No animals have been harmed during this taping of WeJane TV. Hey, welcome to WeJane TV. I'm Ilse Hu.
And I'm Beth Tancredi.
We are here with Jane the dog. Hey, Jane. We're going to interview Jane the dog. We're not going to interview the owner. Thanks for joining us. We have here Marilyn, co-founder of Headlight Harness. So we're going to hear a little bit about what she does, what is this here, why do we have this fake dog next to us. It's actually really nice. Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
Thanks for being here.
We're actually going to put Jane down because Jane is a distraction.
We'll talk to Jane later. We'll just pet him. Or her.
So tell us a little bit about your product.
I am always a dog lover, an animal lover. I always had birds, dogs, fish growing up. But I never thought of me being into the pet industry. It actually came about because of a need that for my animals. I have two little terriers. They're like 10 and 11 pound dogs. And I'm walking down and all of a sudden I felt that there was a leash instead of a dog pulling.
Oh my gosh.
My dog got out of the harness, ran across the street because he saw a cat and almost got hit by a car. Thank God he ran across before the car hit him. And the car didn't even stop, didn't see the dog. I grabbed my dogs and ran home and I told my husband what happened. At night, I'm on Amazon all night long looking for a product that will keep my dog safe, seen, that my dog can't get out of because he's a Houdini, could get out of anything. Mm-hmm. And there was nothing out there. And then my husband, he is very innovative and he started thinking of different ways to help me, to help the dogs, and he came up with a couple ideas and he made a harness with an LED light and then one that my dog can't get out of, so 4 points of adjustability.
Oh, okay. So it's extra added safety features on the harness.
And that's a big thing.
Yeah.
A lot of harnesses only have that you could put a strap around that doesn't, have 4 points. So here you could adjust, if you see my dog, you could adjust around the neck and around the stomach. A lot of them don't have for the neck or don't have for the stomach or just have, like a Velcro around, and then they could just shimmy their way right out of it.
Yeah.
So we made it just for my dogs. And then we just kept getting stopped every single night we walk our dogs, like by cops, by firemen, by neighbors. Where'd you get this? And then we realized it was a need for every, dog owner, not just us.
Can you tell us what some of the challenges were for people who are entrepreneurs who are creating their own products that they would like to, mass market? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the one thing is it a need for, for the majority of people? And as I said, we were walking, everybody kept stopping us. So obviously it is a need. People walk at night all the time. People aren't paying attention on the roads. This will help. You could see the light almost a half a mile away. So people will pay attention, stop. The other problem is to make it for every dog. Like I said, my little dogs are 11 pounds. My dog's needs versus big dog's needs are two different things. So when we started the process, we were making it for my dogs. And then we went to trainers, we went to vets, we went to friends with dogs. What did they need out of a harness? One of the things that we learned from trainers, some people like to train. Here's Jane again. And we put the hook in the front and in the back.
Okay.
You guys can see this.
So
you could put the leash here or here. And we realized some people like to train in the front, some people like to train in the back. A lot of service dogs, they need the front because they need to put right on the side of you and how you're training your dog. Mm-hmm. So that was one of the things that, a lot of harnesses don't have. They have one or the other. Right. Some don't even have any, it's just to hook somewhere. Another thing that we realized is for bigger dogs, you need the handle in the back. Here's the handle. So you could actually just grab your dog if you're standing there, even smaller dogs. Yeah. Helping a dog up the stairs. If you're in the street and you see a friend and you want to talk to them, sometimes you don't want your dog running, circling you. You could grab the dog. And in New Jersey, it's a big law that you need your dog restrained in a car. So the handle,
I did not know that.
It's a $250 fine.
Wow.
So the handle in the back you could also use for the seatbelt. Take the seatbelt, I'll show you guys again.
Wow.
The seatbelt, you put it right through, you clip the seatbelt in, and your dog is either sitting on the
that's
ledge.
amazing.
You have thought of everything.
Yeah,
Put the harness right on, you take the seatbelt, put them in, they're just sitting in the car, they're just waiting. When you get to the vet, you unbuckle the seatbelt, you take them out, and they still have the harness on, they still have the leash on, and you're ready to go.
such an easy process.
So that and eliminates the problem of a dog potentially. Because I remember I always worried with my dog, got to the vet, and of course she knew where she was. If I opened the door, was she just gonna, even if I tried to grab that leash, was she just gonna, run off
my
into the
dog's
street?
son.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a great solution.
Yeah, so they're
for that.
sitting, even when you walk around, or if you do it in the car, then you just press the seatbelt, it comes out,
and you still have time to grab the leash.
And you have the handle in the back just in case. You could grab your dog real fast.
Yeah, and especially bigger dogs. Sometimes if they're a little bit more aggressive, that's such an easy way as opposed to grabbing, here where it may actually just choke them a little bit. So grabbing them in the back makes it so much easier that you don't cause harm to their throat or anything like that. So that's pretty cool.
You guys, this is a fake dog.
Yeah,
We're not manhandling a real one.
Oh, Jane.
We love it, but this is a fake dog.
It's a fake dog. No animals have been harmed during this taping of We Jane TV. So, are there any other features for?
No matter which way you're standing, just because the light is in the front, you don't want a car to be behind you and can't see you. So everything back here that's white is reflective. It all runs with a 9-volt battery. So, we try to make it as easy as possible to change. It just comes right out. It's a 9-volt. Everything is super padded. So I'm going to show you guys, first of all, how easy it is to put on and off. So all it is you take it right over the head. Everything is padded.
Oh, and the padding is really nice too. It's very soft and
squishy.
And the other thing, a lot of harnesses start chafing the dogs. These do not chafe the dogs because it's all padded. How it lays on the dog, it'll never hurt the dog. So,
are you developing any other products for different types of animals?
Well, we the harness can be used. A lot of people now walk their cats. Yeah. So this is great for the cats because even if your cat just goes out in the backyard, what if it goes underneath the fence and so even if the light's not on, like I said, it's reflective, so cars can see. We actually sold the harness for pigs, for goats, but we just developed the harness for horses. Around here, there's a lot of people that ride their horses. Horse harness on, it's reflective, it has the light, and you could either connect it to the saddle, or we have the extra piece that without the saddle, you could always have the harness on.
That's great.
We also have the double handle leash. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yeah.
So the double handle, I'd be like, what's the double handle for? So if you're at an event, if you're walking your dog, you could grab your dog here and here. So it's closer to you. You're not wrapping your hand around.
Right.
And then we also put the D-ring here for the little poopy bag. So no more. You don't need a flashlight anymore. You don't need your phone. You don't need, holding different things. You take the leash. You can take the poopy bag before or after they poop. You tie it right around, and then you walk home without holding any poop.
Right. Do any of your profits or your proceeds go to not-for-profits or charitable organizations?
We try to help all the time, especially with rescues. A lot of rescues we work with. We send either harnesses to them, leashes. We donate a lot to their tricky trays and to their events. We do a ton, in Monmouth County. We always try to go to their events.
That's great. So where people can find you? Do you have any events, and what is your website?
Our website is www.headlightharness.com. You could also call me at 1-800-597-0181. On our website, we do have the sizing, so you would need to measure the neck and the stomach. Because some dogs have bigger necks,
some dogs have bigger stomachs.
So we have 6 sizes from extra small to extra large. Other places you can find us obviously is Facebook, Headlight Harness, Instagram, Headlight Harness, and we are at events all the time. So if you go to our Facebook page, you can see what events we're going to be at.
Thank you.
Well,
Thanks,
you
Jane.
so much.
Thanks, Jane. Well, that's another episode of We Jane TV. Thanks to Marilyn and Jane for joining us today, and Beth Tancredi. I'm going to say her name. Have a great day.
Bye.
See you later.